So, good evening, good evening. So tonight we have a chat all the way in Germany, live in Germany, about the pointy guitars. We have Marcus here. I met Marcus in New York, I believe. I think we met in New York. I can't keep up with all this international travel and guitar players. And Marcus plays, as I said, plays in a death metal band, and he's going to give us a rig rundown about where he lives in Germany and about all some music stuff that he has to share with on the other side of the world. So here we go with Marcus. Come on in. Here we go, Marcus. How you going, sir?
Hey, what is up, guys? Marcus Power here, live from Germany.
Whereabouts in Germany are you from, sir?
Yeah, I'm in a small town called Pfaffenhofen an der Ilm, which is pretty badass to pronounce in English.
Can you say that again?
Pfaffenhofen an der Ilm.
That sounds like a band name, and that's where you live.
Accent. Yeah.
Oh my lord!
Just kidding.
Okay, so you're playing, and I'll let you do the intros.
Yeah.
And you want to say, there's Judy, south of Bavaria. Hey, Judy, it's going to be completely interactive. Puffin.
Yeah, cool.
That's from the US. That's from the USA. Jenny's from the USA. So I'll just zoom in, and if you can tell us about your death metal band, man, I'll just zoom in. There you go. Death metal band?
My death metal band is called Sacrifice and Fire. You can see our banner with the font right here. And some concept art from several years ago, which our bassist made. We're pretty old now. We founded early 2014, so we're over 6 years old, but I don't know. It feels like we just getting started. Like when we founded, we were basically kids. First band of everyone, and everyone inexperienced, and just having fun and doing our own music, and growing with that. And now we're close to releasing our first album. Actually, I'm working shit on it.
Yeah, that's cool. Andy, hey, I am of German, Swedish, and Welsh descent. There we go. That's Veronica. And nice. Terry says his cousin lives in Sniff and Snort. Oh my lord, that's a funny. Okay, so
do you need to get that?
No, probably
Sniff
not.
And snort, like.
Oh my lord. So where did we meet? So I think we met in New York, didn't we? On Long Island.
Yeah, you're right. We were in Via Academy 5.0.
Yeah, and shredding, doing lots and lots of shredding, and you're a great player, man. I love your playing and your guitar skills.
So thanks. That's really great to hear.
Andy,
need to be humble though. I think you're way next level in comparison to me.
Oh, thank you, sir. That's cool. I'm really excited.
The thing you did with all the crazy neck playing. What is it like? Going like crazy with your hand and slapping around your neck, and what the fuck were you doing? I can't even fathom. I mean,
it's all from down under, mate. It's all from down under. But thank you, sir. Thank you. Well, so you live in Bavaria. So isn't Bavaria famous for the glass, Bavarian glass, and cheesecakes in Oktoberfest?
Yeah. We have this huge chug of beer, which is 1 liter. I don't know how much that is in retard units, but sorry, just joking. Not taking.
No. We use liters here, so it's all good. We use liters here.
Right.
Understand.
It's called a Maßkrug in German.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you drive a Porsche or a Mercedes Benz or BMW or something?
Yeah, I do drive a German car, but so to say, budget car, not the high expensive ones.
So
I don't know if Opel is of any knowledge around here.
Yeah, it's like a Holden. Andy from England.
Oh, Andy, what's up, man?
Yeah,
I miss you too. You gotta visit me sometime.
Andy was on this show just the other week. So, well, we should do let's do a rig rundown, man. Can we have a look at your amplifier and if you want to invert your phone? And I want to know
all the camera real quick.
All the Germanness about it. So here we go. Here we go.
All the Germanness.
Yes.
Well, I got some German parts in it actually.
Awesome.
Which is a angle cabinet.
Yeah.
Guys, cabinet is one of the most important things in your rig, actually.
Right.
I don't know if someone disagrees, but if someone does, they are wrong. Cabinets plays a huge role in sound. And you've got to get one of high quality. Everything else in your rig can be top notch. If your cabinet is crap, you're going to sound like crap.
Right.
Yeah, I invested a bunch in it. Has Celestion V30s, like the state-of-the-art, the go-to speaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what can we have a look at the head? Can we have a look at the amp head there?
Yeah, right. That's what I was going for next. This is a tube amplifier by the brand of, can we see it? Randall.
So do you know the story about Randall?
It's made by a guy named Fortin, right?
Yeah. Oh, what brand of head is that? Randall, what model is it?
Yeah, the model I pointed at it is the Randall Satan tube head. Signature amp by Ola Englund. Yeah. No kidding.
You play a Satan amp. Oh my god. So what kind of
funny thing. The head is called a Satan and the cabinet is an Engel. And Engel in German is angel, basically.
Oh my god. That is funny.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Funny combination.
Is it 100
sounds
watts?
Like heaven and hell.
It sounds like heaven and hell.
Yeah.
So what kind of tubes are in there? EL34s?
There are actually two kind of tubes in it. Let me guess. I remember, I think 6L6 are in it. And also, I don't know, KT88, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Don't quote me on that.
I think KT88 is the next level up. 6L6 or EL34s, I think, like American and English sound. Yeah, that's good. All right, that's cool. That is so funny that you're playing in a death metal band with a Satan amp. That is, and angels and demons. That is just funny, man. Yeah. Okay, so what about the guitar pedals? Can we have a look at the guitar pedals, man?
All right, yeah, pedals are next.
And for those people who just joined, those people that just joined us, what's the name of the town that we're looking at now? What's the name of your town again?
The town is Pfaffenhofen an der Ilm, or just Pfaffenhofen for short.
Oh man,
classic German tongue breaker.
Yeah, I would not get any work done if I had to quote all those German towns. Okay, sorry, let's zoom in on the pedal board. What are we looking at here, man?
All right. So we're going input here from the guitar first into my overdrive pedal, which is a Boss Super Overdrive.
Yes.
And it's the only overdrive I have, and a friend gave it to me when I constructed this pedal board. And yeah, I just needed an overdrive. He had one spare, so I just used that. And it sounds pretty decent, and yeah, I'm satisfied with it.
Well, that's awesome.
Dusty here.
That's all right. Next one.
Yeah, and then it's a bit clusterfucky. It connects to the wah pedal. Yeah, it's not in order. Like it goes all over the place from there to there, then to the amp, and yeah, then it goes to the FX loop, and then in there, back to the amp.
It's went off and over.
Oh wait, I forgot this one, which is an optional pedal that I added later.
Wow.
Yeah, I can quickly modify it and switch it in between. But yeah, the wah pedal started everything, which was a birthday present from my then bandmate, real nice friend. They gave me the wah pedal to do some Kirk Hammett style shredding stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, awesome, and wah pedal. Damn it, now I have to make a full board. so it won't look ridiculous, just a wah pedal on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Okay, that's awesome, man. I love it. I love it. So do you guys run your power? What do you, actually, I was going to ask you about the power, but I've got is it 240 volt or is it 220 volt that you guys run your power?
I connect to 240 volts,
which
is standard in Germany.
Yeah, standard here too.
Yeah. My power supply right here.
Oh, what's that plant? Power plant. Radioactive. That's good.
A radioactive that one I painted with a permanent marker, actually.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Okay. That was very good. Okay. And we got a couple of questions here. Can you spell the name of where you're from, the town? I don't know how to spell your town. And do you like the metal zone? I use 3 of them. Someone uses 3. Jenny uses 3 of them. And I don't see if you can use, and she uses 2 R's. So do you like the metal zone?
A lot of distortion.
Do you use the a lot of distortion. What's that little one to the left of the wah pedal there?
That's my reverb.
Okay.
It's a holy grail.
No pun intended. Angels and demons and holy grail. That is funny.
Yeah.
You are too funny. Okay.
To go on to some of the questions, I actually haven't tested a what's it called, metal zone. I heard they're pretty crappy unless you maybe use them right.
Yep.
I don't know.
Fair enough. Yep. Cool. And what about the and what's that one right on the end there? The delay.
Yeah, and that's my delay pedal. Yeah, a MF delay, motherfucking delay from Moog.
So, oh my God, this is so funny. So, how do you go? Like, where are we in your basement, or where do you actually rehearse? Like in Germany?
We're pretty lucky that we got this spare room in our basement.
Yeah.
At first,
you got drums and stuff. Hey, let me zoom in.
Oh yeah.
You got some drums? You got a drum riser? Or is that on the floor? Is that a drum riser?
No. Yeah, it is. We can use it to store some crap under here.
Oh my God, that is awesome. You have a drum riser in your rehearsal room. That's rock and roll, man. How cool is that?
Rock and roll, yeah. We bought it for $50, which is awesome.
Oh man, I want a drum riser in my rehearsal room. That is cool. Do you have a smoke machine too?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, here, a little tank of fluid. And the smoke machine is actually like not as big as this tank. It's a really tiny model for $33 or so.
So does anyone call the fire department when you guys are rehearsing with the full light show and the smoke machine going?
Actually not.
No, okay, fair enough. And what else are we looking at? You got more than one amp there, or just the quad box?
What are we pointing here? We got some more amps here for the second guitarist. Gonna make some space. Move some microphones around.
Yep.
A nice chair to sit down while recording. Right, that's the amp of the other guitarist.
Wow. Okay, cool. Is that 5150, is it?
Almost. It's 65 or so.
Oh, right, okay. It's running different valves. Yeah,
which is it's a remake, so to say.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Cool. And are they both 100 watts?
Yeah, around. I think the PV is actually 120.
120 watts. Yeah, right. Cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Okay. Well, we might
Black Star amplifier. It's a 100 6L6, and I bought that one actually I bought it used from a pretty awesome band in the UK. Actually, I'm wearing that T-shirt now, which is a cool coincidence.
Wow. Oh, we lost your video, man.
Oops.
Yeah, there we go.
I wanted to switch the video.
Right. Yeah, if you're going to switch it to your face, you want to try that? Because I've got a couple of questions for you, and then we'll do some guitars.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, there you
that's
are.
the band here. Bloodshot Dawn. Real awesome, technical, brutal death metal, melodic death metal.
That's you? That's your band?
No, Latchadon. It's where I bought this amp from the guy, the front guy.
Wow. Yeah, wow. That's cool, man.
Even got it signed right here.
And that's a UK band, UK metal band.
Yeah, UK.
Awesome.
Yeah,
man.
around a little bit longer.
Yep.
For like 15 years.
Wow.
Right.
That's awesome.
Let's go to questions, I guess.
Okay, questions. Okay, here we go. So, do you like the Metal Zone?
I guess I just answered that on the go beforehand.
Okay.
I can't really say if I like it because I haven't tested it. All I can say is that I have seen some reviews that say they are. It sounds pretty shit, but but some other reviews I've seen, they actually did some nice tones with that. I think it depends on how you use it. If you go into like a clean amp and using only the Metal Zone for distortion, that will pretty much sound like ass.
Sounds like it. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Next question.
But I guess if you use it as a boost for a distorted amp, like to even boost to boost the distortion of the amp even further, I think that will work.
Yep. Pretty fun, I guess but when you're double stacking pedals, you always have to be worried about or aware of compression, right? Because sometimes it can compress because distortion is natural compression, right? So, okay, next one. Here we go. From Jenny in the USA, Alabama. What would you suggest replacing the Metal Zone with?
Yeah, as I say, it depends on how you use it. It's a distortion pedal. So I don't know. I can't recommend anything to you. You gotta go out and try everything or anything that you like. And if you find something you like what you hear, then just use that.
Cool. Yep. I love your straight to the drive. Yeah. I love straight to the point. We have some other comments. Staying in character of heavy metal band beautifully. Veronica, he's not in character. This is how Marcus actually is.
Yeah, I'm just being authentic here.
Yes. I love the Metal Zone, and my son and
that's cool.
German heavy metal.
You got some cool stuff going on with the Metal Zone. That's cool.
That's awesome. So we were just talking before it us off camera. Lord of the Boards by a German band called Guano Apes. Back in the I think it was the late 90s. I heard Guano Apes, and that just blew my mind. I just loved that chick rock. And the guitars were sensational with that band. I just really loved it. I did a gig in Frankfurt, actually. I was on tour, and I was looking for a Frankfurt shop to take a picture of Frankfurt's in Frankfurt. No one got my sense of humor, and it's a long story. But anyway, so other German bands on the metal scene. So you're obviously playing in original music, getting to the festivals. Yeah, right. So this is what I was actually getting to. The festivals in Germany are just out of control. You have so many people attend, and it's just a really, really cool scene. So is your band...
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is your band playing the festivals? And if so, can you tell us what some of the festivals you have played?
We haven't actually played like those huge festivals or Germany is known for, like Wacken. This is like the dream we aspire to. playing the huge stage in Wacken, or Summer Breeze, which is like half of the size of Wacken, but is in Bavaria still. This is also one of our favorite festivals, which would be really awesome to play sometime, once in the future.
Oh, wow. Have you heard? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, actually, we were to have our first real festival gig, so to say, in September this year, but it got cancelled due to the pandemic of the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how is
Metal in Void?
What's it called?
Which is Metal in the Forest.
Oh,
Metal in Void.
Metal in the Forest. That's
void.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Not void, like emptiness, but void for Bavarian word for forest. It's a very small festival with 500 people around.
Wow.
And always real awesome jam bands that are real awesome, and it's an honor to be invited there. But
Wow.
we guess we'll have to wait for the next year.
Yeah,
we're still on the roster.
That's
luckily.
awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, have you heard of a band called the Fright in Germany? The Fright?
The Fright? No, actually not.
Oh, okay. Because I have one of my ex-students, Kane Nickel. He's an Australian. He lives over in Germany, and he plays in the German band called the Fright. So there you go.
Ooh, awesome! Gotta check that out.
Yeah. Write that down. That's cool.
Gotta make a note very quick.
All I can tell you after the Fright. So what else can you tell us about the German music scene? Like, what I really found was cool with comparing it from America. So this is my Australian version of going to gigs in America, then going to gigs in Europe, is that you guys really dress like hardcore, and it's so cool. So when you go to a metal gig, it's metal even before you get inside the venue. I really love it. Anyway, so my point is, what other genres of music and all that kind of stuff? Is there other scenes that you go to as well besides just the metal?
Other genres I enjoy really. Well, I can enjoy pretty much any genre if the artist is dedicated, or so to say, puts love and effort into what they do. So
conviction.
I used to hate anything except for metal, but having more of an open mind, just realized, wow, there's great music basically anywhere.
Right, because you live near what's the major town you live near right now? The big city?
It is Munich.
Munich. And so Munich has this conservatory who has pumped out like classical artists. And I know we sort of spoke about this. It might be Beethoven, I think, or maybe someone who's listening might actually know. Hey, Les. How you going, Les?
Hey.
Was it Mozart, or the conservatory in music is just famous, and it's so famous I don't really know which artists have been through there. But anyway, I think the music, or maybe I should ask you a question instead of just assuming. So besides just your scene, but is like the level of musicianship quite high being around such, evolved conservatoriums per se? Is everyone really a guitar god in Germany?
Good question. I myself have the impression, I don't know. It's I don't know what to say. They're definitely not everyone is like a guitar god. I think it's the level of skill varies everywhere. You get like a huge chunk of low-level players, of course, and the more the skill rises up, the less people you'll find. Right. I actually haven't go out and counted, or I don't know. I haven't any comparison.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's cool. All right. What about well, maybe I should have actually we got to put in here. It's such a shame the worst opportunity for learning and growth through exploring genres. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's good. So here we go from Andy. I remember Marcus said that all Germans are secretly guitar gods from England.
Yeah, maybe I said that in a half ironic way. I don't know. Maybe because there's quite a lot of German metal bands as well, and they're also all pretty skilled.
I'm a guitar
goddess.
Yeah, fair enough. So here we go. Who was your influence in playing guitar, Marcus?
My first influence was my elementary school teacher, who inspired me to pick up a guitar. I was just stoked and fascinated every time he brought it to music class. Then the first real metal thing that got me into this whole thing was when I took guitar courses and my teacher said, "Oh, we're gonna do this cool song, Enter Sandman by Metallica," and then he gave me the whole album, and I listened to it, and I was just so enamored by it.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
And yeah, so the whole Metallica riffing, it's just a pure fascination for me.
Yeah. Wow.
I find myself playing it over and over.
Yeah.
And for, I don't know, yes, soloing maybe. I don't know. I got pretty wide influences. Can we hear it play? Yeah, please. Maybe later. Of course, I would love to.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really loud all the way from Germany too. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, what about shred guitar? Who actually? Okay, where are you finding you're different? There we go. Dwight is sensational. I haven't actually met Dwight face to face, but he has experience. He actually is a guitar tech for a very famous band in Australia. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, and
right for shred, I don't have like a particular single guy I look up to. It's more like when I was in guitar school, I learned a lot of different songs with my teacher, like stuff like Andy James, Symphony X, Yngwie.
Yngwie. I love Yngwie.
Joe Satriani, whatever.
Yes.
Just all the cool soloing stuff, and that always really fascinated me. Yeah. I don't want to sound too over the top. To be pretty humble, I would like to say that I'm way under their level. I can't really play that much of their fidelity.
That's all right.
Yeah, but always something to aspire to.
And getting back to Dwight's question here, where are you finding that your style is different? Like, what is unique to you? Because you know how you're saying before how I do all these funny tricks. How do you describe your thing?
Yeah, my thing is definitely the compositional part, I guess. I really love to you got a real groupie right here. I love sitting down and I got my rhythm guitars for the soloing composed, and I always like to have something awesome going on. So I have interesting rhythm, and then real setting down and composing like real intricate shit that you don't normally hear on all the albums. I want to just make something that sounds different.
Okay,
it's
just sounds
like
different.
Not playing the usual forms or the usual scales, but like switch it up a little bit and make some cool movement around the fretboard. That really also challenges me. I have to practice like shit to play my own solos.
Yeah, right. So do you do any improvising with that?
Yeah. Actually, when we first finished writing the songs, I didn't write the solos. I write the solos always like a little bit after.
Yep.
And so what we were doing when we performed them live, I would improvise like half of the songs. Which is also always a very fun thing to do. I enjoy improvising.
Yeah, wow.
But for some songs, I would always struggle a little bit to find something improvisational to really get going for it.
Yeah.
You're a musician or groupie. Yeah, of course. I mean it. You can love him in a musical way, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. But I find when I compose solos that the outcome is always a little bit more sophisticated and more awesome.
Understood. Right, because you can take your time in playing through the chord change. So
right.
what about I can notice on the roof there. What are we looking on the roof? Is that carpet or something, or is that German soundproofing?
Yeah, that's a
Let me
foam
have a.
kind of soundproofing.
We just have to move the camera very slowly because it sort of breaks up.
Yeah, yeah, it's a kind of foam that my father generously donated to the whole room.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's my parents' house actually, and
Yep.
yeah, it helps with the reflections in the sound. The sound in here is pretty, pretty sterile.
Reverb. Oh, well, right. It's dead. It's a dead room now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So
and on the outside, it also helps a little bit, I guess. Makes it a little bit quieter.
Does your neighbors get
any
upset?
complaints from neighbors? Luckily.
No egg cartons.
Yeah, that would be the budget version.
Oh, right. Okay. Actually, you did an interview, and there was a guy in New Zealand who actually had egg cartons. Yeah, he was actually using egg cartons. I'm not kidding. Yeah. So, okay, what about guitars? Let's have a look at your guitars. Is that okay?
All right, sure. Well, let's go for my
death metal
very
guitars.
First. Yeah, my death metal guitars. This is the oldest one I own, aside from my very first beginner guitar that lies in my store somewhere. But this one I still use. I got it.
Okay, let me zoom in there for you, Marcus. Look at that, pointy. Just have to move very slowly. Sorry, sir. If you move it slowly, because it.
Yeah.
What's it say?
DBZ brand.
Wow.
It's a side brand of Dean. Founder Dean B. Zielinski.
Wow.
All right, and here it is. Pretty
That's
demonic.
Awesome.
Oops.
Wow. Do you have a name for that guitar?
I don't actually name my guitars. I don't know. I find that a little bit kitschy. I just call them by their brand names. Like, this is my DBZ Venom.
Venom. I love it. I love it. So what song do you play that one
Venom.
on? What song do you play that guitar on?
I play it pretty much everywhere where I need a Floyd Rose tremolo for soloing.
Okay.
Which is our first single, which we released, Concrete Grave. Do the nice dive bomb and the intro, and then the intro solo. Got some going on.
It's 6 strings, I think, not 7, is it? 6.
Yeah, only 6 strings at the moment.
That's awesome, man. Oops. I love it. Okay.
Yeah,
fantastic.
And also another song where I need to play this one, click OK to terminate.
We just got a pickup question for the Venom guitar. Are the pickups EMGs?
Yeah, right. EMGs, I think it's the default pair, I guess, 85, 81.
Okay. Yep.
I don't know. Cool, are there any other EMGs? I guess some other numbers.
Maybe Dwight would know. Dwight would probably know that, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Quality. Thank you, Veronica. And okay, next guitar. That's cool, man.
Next guitar. Next in line, we got my guitar, which I brought to the Vibe camp. I guess you'll remember that one.
Yes. Could you loan me the GoPro? Hey, yeah, guitar. Cool. Solar. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Because Chris Stark just got endorsed by Solar, yeah?
All right. Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, cool. So can we zoom in on that one? Is that cool? Is that a fixed bridge or is that Evertune bridge?
Evertune, yeah.
Evertune. Yeah, wow.
Hard to navigate the camera.
Oh, you're doing well. That's so. Oh, wow.
Yeah, the finish is also real nice. You can see the pores of the wood. It's really touchy.
I love it. Very, very, very sexy guitar.
Tunes. Oh, way cool. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. It plays so slick.
And Dom here, he wants to know, how do you tune that? What do you tune that guitar to?
I basically have no standard tuning on almost all of the guitars.
Yep.
And we also play our death metal in standard tuning because it's also very thrashy.
Okay.
And sometimes I use drop D.
Drop D.
On the ones which don't have, which don't have Floyd Rose tremolo. We got 2 songs in drop D, and everything else in standard tuning.
Yep.
I'll take a little drink.
It's straight vodka, mate. It's hardcore, mate.
Prost.
What's it called? What's it called?
Huh? Prost.
What's it called? I've never heard
Cheers.
of it. Oh, right. Cheers.
Prost is cheers in German.
Thank you. I need to brush up on my German, clearly.
Good old Abendsthaler Quelle vodka.
Are you joking?
No, it's sparkling vodka. Sparkling water, I mean.
Sparkling vodka. We won't talk about the bar stories here, but anyway, because some people don't sleep.
To the next guitar.
Next guitar.
You can tell by now.
Here we go. Oh, here we got single or double drop D.
What's a double drop D?
Is that Dad-Gad?
Dad-Gad.
You know, the tuning, D-A-D, G-A-D. Have you heard of that tuning?
Yeah. I guess I've seen someone do like a Tool cover on an acoustic who used that tuning.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's all right. Well, we'll come back to that. We'll just have a look at guitar. What guitar is this one?
Yeah, that's my cheapest guitar, actually, but it plays like not one of the cheapest. It's pretty decent for the price. It's an Ibanez. Oops. Okay, there you go.
You've got to navigate this German, mate. What's going on?
All right.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool.
Pretty battle axy.
Right.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, we have a what's the shape of that one?
It's called a glaive, I guess. It's from the X series, Ibanez Glaive X 300 or something.
Okay, and we got a question. That's good. I got a question from Dwight. Here we go. What sort of K ohm output do these pickups produce? And we've already done the amp. It's an Angel and Satan version amp, actually, Dwight. We did that at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, I can point to my amp again real quick.
Okay, cool.
A good old-fashioned tube amp by Randall. Model is Satan. Randall Satan tube pad.
Oh my god!
And an angle cabinet.
This is so rock and roll, man. So rock and roll.
Yeah.
And we have another.
What was that with the ohm of the pickups? I don't know. That's not my domain.
Yep, fair enough. And we have another question, which we thought. What is this music scene like in Germany, Marcus? We sort of covered that before, but you know.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, I guess. We've always we always get cited to having like one of the most flourishing metal scenes around. Just
Ramstein,
similar to Czech Republic.
Oh,
yeah.
I actually played in Czech.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Prague, there's a cave in near the main square. Yeah, and do you speak Czech as well? Or?
Only thing I can say is maybe kurva, vodka, bliat.
Or the only thing I can say is dobrý den. That's the only thing I learned in Czech Republic. And kolik to stoy.
Dobre is yes, dobre.
And kolik to stoy is, hey, how much does this cost, man? Because I ended up buying a Pele bass in Czech Republic because Czech Republic make amazing basses over there. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. The custom shops. Yeah. Wow. Okay, cool. And there we go. Haha, Randall Satan. Excellent. Better than us. Yeah. So getting back
for the metal scene, we actually started like our own little festival where we also played some time. It was organized by some of our friends. It's called the Crusade of Metal. and we brought it into our hometown. And yeah, the resonance was quite amazing.
Wow. That's awesome.
So yeah, you can
Congratulations,
definitely
man.
see there are a lot of guys and gals out there that enjoy metal and like to support the scene. So yeah.
Oh, have you heard of
cool.
this band Painkiller? Oh, Pain?
Painkiller in Europe.
Yeah.
As do Roasted to me. Yeah, Pain, I guess one of the guys in Hypocrisy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he also cooperates with Till Lindemann from Rammstein.
Right. And so what's your thoughts on Rammstein? Because, hang on, I'm not saying it right. How do I say Rammstein properly?
Rammstein. That's how you pronounce it in German. Rammstein. Just listen to the song Rammstein.
Rammstein.
The song Rammstein by Rammstein. The lyrics are Rammstein.
What was this? They had a song called We're All Made in America. Yeah. I love that song. That was cool. So have you seen these guys play? Have you been to one of their festivals? Rammstein? Rammstein.
Oh, yeah, Rammstein. I've seen them several times in huge festivals in Germany. Their show is just over the top amazing. It's like the best show ever. Like huge fireworks all over the place. In every song, something different. Fireworks and flamethrowers.
They also have like male genitalia. Yeah. They have like male genitalia exploding all over the audience too, right?
Yeah, right. The penis cannon that spits foam all over the first rows. I was among the lucky few that got cum-shotted by Till.
Oh my God. I wouldn't say that to everyone, mate. I wouldn't say that. Anyway, rock and roll. And we have
in the right context, it makes sense.
Right, yes. Right context, yes. And also about so getting actually now that you're in with this whole COVID thing, have you been told to stay home? Is the laws been relaxed in Germany? Like, what's the story with COVID-19?
Yeah, we also been locked in for a couple of weeks. I guess mid-March it started, and a few weeks ago it was a little bit lightened up. We can now see a couple of friends, like one household at a time.
Yep.
And it's not a quarantine anymore, but a contact restriction, not a pure lockdown, so to say.
Yep.
But yeah.
Okay.
Concerts are cancelled, of course. Everything.
And no is the pubs open? Is all the pubs or the bars shut?
Pubs and bars needed to close, but now they can reopen again with several limitations.
Yes.
We need to do some safety precautions.
Yes, of course. And we have a request here from Dom. Marcus, can you do a death growl? Are you the singer in the band as well?
No, actually, I can't. I can try. I can do like... That's the best thing I can do without fucking up my voice.
Are you the singer in your band?
No. Luckily, I don't have to sing. If I would have the technique, maybe, but I like to focus more on the guitar playing.
Okay, cool.
Which can be more intricate then.
And where you live, do you live in suburbia, or is it near a forest, or where do you live? Like in a small town, big town?
It's a small town. We have like 20,000 people around here living. And yeah, also I have the luck to live like 5 minutes of a foot march, and then I'm into the nature and forest, which is pretty nice.
What would you say? Foot march? Foot march?
Yeah, 5 minutes by foot, I mean.
Yeah, right. Okay. That's cool terminology.
Very close to the forest and nature.
Yeah, well, that is sensational. And what else? Oh, here we go. We have a question. When can you see the tour gigs restarting in Germany and Europe as a whole? Have they said that it's going to start in September or October, or you don't know?
Yeah, I guess the regulations are like September, October, around something like that. We also we actually got some festivals planned for September, which is the Crusade of Metal, which I showed you before.
Yes.
And yeah, hopefully we can go start around again.
Awesome. And
yeah,
there we go.
Like
we got something.
Smaller concerts are getting a little bit earlier, I guess. Unlike the huge festivals like Wacken.
Yeah. And what about do you have a rock and roll breakdown story? So you're on the way to the gig and your motor vehicle breaks down, or just nothing breaks down in Germany? Your car's like a really, really good. Do you have a funny story about going to a gig and having a problem?
Not in that kind of fashion. Our car luckily never broke down.
It's probably the wrong country in the whole world to ask for a breakdown story. Oh, what about a technical fail?
The most thing that would go in that direction is having to drive 2 times to the gig because we forgot our amps because we thought they were put there by the
backline. Yep.
Yeah, by the backline. But funny story is maybe where it was one of our first gigs where we would gotten some cash, but then we played that out. So we missed that opportunity because our bassist had the funny idea to play billiards with a glass bottle, which was still full. And he would go like, oops. And then the glass bottle popped when he hit the ball, and all the Coke was spilled on the table, and we had to give up our payment for the restoration of the table.
Wow. That's amazing. That's fantastic. The there we go. German engineering never fails. Yeah, right. Cool. That's awesome. And it says, got a question here. Do you tour the US? Or we met in the States, so technically you're on a little tour, making something. And we went to see Guthrie Govan.
I would love to tour the US, man.
Yeah, same.
Maybe in a couple of years when we are starting out big and get famous and all of these things.
Dwight was saying about your billiard table about, surrendering your payment. That's not humor. That's rock and roll. So do you have any other crazy band stories?
Yeah, fuck no. We're pretty nice guys compared to some other crazy stories out there. That was basically the most fucked up thing we did. We're not like destroying backstage rooms or fucking up whole places.
Fair enough. Okay, so
but a cool thing to do is like that's what we did in February before the lockdown. It was we had a cool concert with a fairly popular band called Velikoros, Russian black metal band, symphonic black metal.
Wow.
We invited them to our hometown and play in our local pub, and afterwards we just hang out, and like our bass player has a real big apartment in the city as well, and we allowed them to sleep in here for saving money for hotels and stuff. And then we just did a nice after party with blackjack and hookers and all of these things. No, just kidding. Yeah, it was what we actually did was real nice after party and a traditional Weißwurst-Frühstück, which is white sausages and beer as a breakfast in Germany. Yeah, real good times.
Can you say that again? What's the white sausage called?
Weißwurst. It's literally called white sausage. Weißwurst.
Yeah. White
sausage breakfast.
White sausage. That's awesome, man.
Traditionally served with rice beer.
Wow. And what about any other cities that have like the coolest music shops? Have you been to Berlin, or do you go to any other awesome music capitals that might be around?
He's not
kidding.
Yeah. I'm not that much around in music stores, actually.
Okay.
Most of the time, I would be the local electronic market, which has an acceptable CD rack, but basically only the popular stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, similar
Mostly
to
I go shopping for music online, Bandcamp, YouTube.
Awesome. And that was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
How do you build relationships? How do you build relationships with other bands you want to tour with? Do you just YouTube, or what do you do with that?
We're still at the beginning of this phase, I'd say. We don't have that much experience in that, but the one we did do is like the first band, which I already told, Velikorus. That was a lucky accident.
Wow.
Which we got to know from one of our befriended bands. I was called and asked, "Yo, our guitarist is leaving. Do you want to learn our songs and like perform in 2 weeks with us?" I said, "All right," because this band was also in the tour, Velikorus. So I pulled my shit together and quickly learned 7 songs. We went on tour with them and got real cool contacts with them. And another band would be Sweeping Death, which are also underground headliners, I'd say.
Underground headliners.
Them by, they are just fucking amazing bands. Still starting out, also a couple thousand fans. And also touring around Germany and Sweden lately. But I just saw them once on the Metal and Void Festival, and then sometimes again on backstage, I guess, and then just chatting them up and befriending them. They are all cool guys, and I guess I'm a cool guy, I suppose. they at least didn't condone me or banish me from their surroundings.
Yeah, wow.
But we have plans to doing something together as well.
You actually just brought up a really good point here. It says here, Dwight, what international touring bands have you played or support? I guess you were just doing that just now, but with touring, like as you said, with Switzerland, because everything is so close together in Europe, when you cross the borders, do you have to go through like passport checks and all that kind of stuff, or is it just, I don't know?
That's beyond our imagination. We're too small to be able to experience border cross checks or anything.
No. So
we've only yet been around in a radius Germany. Around Bavaria. Yeah.
Okay. That's
a little bit smaller, but the most international touring support we've been is Velikorus.
Okay.
Which was in February this year.
But if you did go to Sweden, you would have to cross the border, right? And that you would have to go through whatever that. Okay, cool.
I don't know. Sweden is in the EU, I guess.
Okay.
So that's pretty free to roam, I guess.
Okay, Sweden. Okay, that's cool. And what this time of year, what does it look like outside? Is it freezing cold, or is it really, really hot in Germany right now?
It's pretty mild, I guess. Still cool in the morning. It's had about a few rainy days lately. It's just 10 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees, and also had some warmer days, 25 degrees when it's really sunny. So cool days to have a barbecue.
Cool days to have a barbecue. That's awesome. Cool bus working on the party bus. Cool busy working on the party bus. There you go. And then maybe a couple more questions. If anyone else has got any more questions, please type them away. We're actually live in Germany near Bavaria, and Marcus plays in a death metal band and has an awesome Angel and Satan guitar amp setup, which is sensational.
Yeah, actually, I was asked to do some growling, but also to have some playing, which I would prefer over doing some growling. How about I strap on my guitar and do some playing stuff?
Let's do that, man. We'll see if we can break the internet. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let me see how I can handle this headphone thingy. Luckily, I have my standing foot. I can put my phone right here.
Okay. You might have to
make
angle
sure I'm not
the phone to. Oh, well,
tangling.
that's cool.
All right.
So is your amplifier on earthquake mode?
What's that? Earthquake mode?
Really freaking loud.
Put it on 11, right?
11, turn up to 11. Yeah, Spinal Tap.
Well, let's start slow. I don't know how much of loudness this transmission can handle over the internet. Maybe it sounds like ass. I have to turn it down.
Okay.
I'll put my phone through there, through the strap. So, all right. All right. Then it should make some noise, I guess.
Hey, good name for a TV show. I should put my... it's the name of my TV show. There you go. Make some noise.
Make some noise, yeah. Make some noise, guitar. Yeah, I got my custom signature picks.
Let me have a let me zoom in. Do that again. Oh, cool.
That's my signature. Oh, I'm so famous. I have got my own picks. Oh.
What's that picture of?
And the
skull.
That's the logo of our band font, which is you can see here the S and the E at the end. Oops. Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. That's cool, man.
Which is in the form of a nuclear explosion. Also a theme that's present on our album.
Exploding? Yep.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I guess that will work. You can see my headphones tangling here. Bouncing. Oh, can I reach my pedal board? Oop, I need to set all the gain. Oops.
Yes, let's make that happen. With Andy,
wow,
Germany,
obviously
Australia.
You need to.
Yeah.
UK, Germany, Australia. And everything in between, we just destroy it.
We could call it org.
Yeah.
Australia, UK, Germany, org. Okay.
Dog. D for Germany.
D
for Deutschland.
Okay. Over to you, man. Crank her up.
All right, you need to tell me if I'm sounding all right or not. No comments.
Yeah. Well, you can actually. Doug stole it. There you go. The yeah, you can do it again, man. Play a riff of so. I'll actually mute my mic so I don't actually talk over it. Here we go.
All right.
Crank her up.
Might want to turn all this echo off if I want to riff. It's actually my soloing sound. But riffing is not as tight if you got all this effects going on.
This is for you. Do you think that there's a long-tailed future in death metal as we have experienced with such music like the Beatles or the Cream, Jimi Hendrix, B.B. King? Personally, as a muso, I want to see and hear world music that is not mainstream all the time. That's cool. Yeah, it's clipping out. Might be too loud.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear.
Yeah, maybe if you have seen the series Metalocalypse, that's like the blueprint for how death metal is supposed to go in the future. It's like it's about the band Death Clock, which is a death metal band that is so popular and successful that it's overpowering whole countries with their income.
Wow.
So yeah, we definitely aspire to get even bigger than Death Clock and make this world thing, death metal.
That's what Andy said. Org, we can only play an augmented scale. Yes, sharp 5. Yeah. That's awesome. Fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, let's hear it again.
All right, let's see if it's clipped.
I'm going to turn the Death Star down a little bit.
Oops. I've not practiced that one actually. I'm just practicing solos. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Maybe I don't know what the headphones are on your phone, but can we maybe pull the headphones out just while the guitar's on?
Try that.
Just pull the headphones out for 20 seconds.
So we got that mic of my phone now.
Yep.
All right. So you gotta mute for not having an echo. But let's try that. All right. Let's do that dive bomb shit I told earlier from our song Concrete Grave, which is the intro, which we did on the guitar to simulate some flying planes. How's that sound? Whoops, I need to turn the volume up. Oh no, I guess you're muted.
Sorry, I muted myself. I think what you need to do is if you go to camera microphone, there will be a button that says disable audio processing. If you turn under audio, you go cam mic and then go to audio.
I disabled audio processing.
Okay, that should make it sound better. We'll try that again.
All right. Does it sound like ass right now? Ah, shit, sorry.
Right. That's cool, man. I think it's as good as it's going to get. There was some digital compression happening, but you know that's what happens when it's been
from live streaming.
Yep, that's cool. But thank you for demonstrating. That's really really cool.
Guess
could
it
see
sounds
how-
only good with clean sound.
And you might want to turn the audio,
But hey,
put the audio processing, uncheck that box now, because now I can hear an echo. That's all. Or plug your headphones in.
yeah, of course.
But I could see how loud you were playing because I just saw all your posters on your back wall moving. That's good, man. So if anyone's got any more questions, please ask away, because we might be wrapping this up very, very shortly. But yeah, we've got some feedback that it was, just the internet does its strange things. You know, it is what it is. But thank you very much for that. That's fantastic, man. So maybe just in closing, then, if we don't have any other questions from anyone else, I just want to say thank you for giving us an insight to a rehearsal room in downtown Germany, or out near the forest.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
No, that's cool, man. But when you release your record, man, I'd love to have you back on, and also hook up something with Andy in England. That'd be sick. That'll be really, really cool. And isn't it great, you know, like developing these friendships around the world, all because of the guitar? You know, I was speaking to a friend of mine the other day. Like, seriously, if I didn't actually spend the time practicing in that, I've made some great connections just through this one little piece of timber. It's amazing. So maybe in closing, what words of advice would you pass on to someone who wants to follow their passion? Because, like, this is fantastic. What you're doing is original music, and you're doing festivals, etc. So what would be some advice for someone coming up through the ranks to encourage them to do it? What would you tell them?
Yeah, just find what you love, what you genuinely love, not what you're expected to love. And just do that every day. Go every day closer to your dream life. Keep on going.
Yeah. We got two questions here. Andy says, "What's your favorite guitar you don't have yet?"
That's maybe an ethereal guitar, which is with carbon fiber 8-string and glow-in-the-dark UV lights and blue and orange neon colors.
Oh, God.
Just accents. The rest is carbon fiber black. So sweet.
And what guitar was that? What guitar was that?
Huh?
What guitar?
Ethereal guitars.
That's a Dutch one, isn't it? Dutch Ethereal?
Maybe. Ethereal. I don't know. They're pretty small and unknown, I guess. But that one model is just so cool. I just discovered it years ago. It's not commercial yet.
We'll have to leave a YouTube link to check it out.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And we got another question here from Dwight. How is the music industry leading and inspiring up-and-coming musos in Europe? Do you get any help from the government or any competitions? Or because you have a big what's the guitar show called in Germany? Like NAMM.
Guitar show?
Yeah, like NAMM, but it's called
it's Musikmesse Frankfurt, you mean that?
Can you say that again? Sorry.
Musikmesse, so Music Mess, Frankfurt.
And then also, do you have GitCon as well? GitCon?
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know. There's plenty of competitions or support programs around. I don't know. I think it's pretty hard as a metal band to be recognized or to break through to the masses really and get something out of it.
But I guess what's inspiring, man, is you're doing what you love. Like, it's really, really cool. Yeah, I like it. And we do have a question, if we can have a look at your wall art, your art on your walls or your posters, your inspiration in your music den.
All right. Got some poster flags hanging around here.
Okay. You want me to zoom in?
This one I like.
Anthrax.
This is real cool artwork from Anthrax. Real nice old school thrash metal, and also Creator, which you can hear in our riffing, which is pretty old school thrash inspired. Here we got some Tool.
Danny Carey.
Oh yeah, he's just a beast on drums. And
I saw Danny Carey. Yeah, well, I'll come back to that. Oh wow, what's that?
That's some personal artwork for our band, Sacrifice and Fire. You can just type that into YouTube. You will find some music video of us and our channel.
And that's you. Right. That's your band, Sacrifice and Fire.
That's our band, yes. And here's our fat banner, backdrop banner. You can see because the mirror is in the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Some more Tool on the drum kits.
Wow. That's amazing.
And here we got some Mastodon.
Ah.
Just watching the making of the Emperor of Sands, actually. Pretty cool and inspiring band.
Very good. And your neighbors can see that from the outside, right, on the window?
The outside, it's actually white. It's only colored on this facing side.
Oh. So that neighbors know they're living next door to a death metal band.
Yeah, they probably know by now.
Yeah. That is so cool, man. You've got a drum riser. Oh my God, that is so rock and roll. That is so cool.
Oh yeah, here is the artwork for our upcoming album.
Very good.
Or, let's say a sketch of it. We're having that to as a for a professional artist to have something to as a reference, basically. Yeah, that's the idea. A huge nuke cloud, mushroom cloud, a demonic overlord sending out his demon hordes to erase the whole planet, I guess.
Wow.
Or at least the city. Mutual assured destruction.
Mutual what?
Yeah. Mutual assured destruction.
Mutual assured destruction. That's awesome.
It's a term from the Cold War, actually. Like having enough nukes to eradicate the other side completely over and over.
That's amazing, man.
And that on both sides, so it's mutual.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, thank you. That's fantastic.
That's no joke. That is pretty real.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. There we go. That's so cool. Thank you for sharing. Do you know the artists' names? Well, I guess for the bands, they would have their own artists doing that. This is cool. And term that exists still to today. That's true. Right.
And that's the theme for our album. We got some nuclear themes and eradication topics that are covered in our songs. Like, for example, one guy hacking into the high security system of some states and just pressing the launch button from a safe distance, launching a nuclear missile, and that will lead to the final chain reaction.
Are you joking?
No, this is the song texts from the song story from one of our songs.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool. Sorry. I was just like, what the hell is going on? Okay. Right.
No, this is actually in the news. Haven't you heard?
No.
The rockets are on the way and the chain reaction is starting.
That's pretty deep. Deep.
Yeah, but that might actually happen if someone is just insane and bold enough to pull this off, hack into the government and launch the rockets.
Yes. Well, I just want to say, thank you. And Dwight saying thank you there. But I must say, out of all the questions I could ask is, tell me a rock and roll breakdown story in Germany where Germany has the best cars made in the world and there was no rock and roll breakdown.
Oh, yeah, maybe we weren't just touring enough.
Yeah. Oh, no. It's funny. Bye to you guys. That's Jenny in Alabama in USA.
Bye.
Well, please stay on the line. Oh, actually, you want to just say your website for your band's website for everybody?
Yeah, sure. I can write in the chat. It's sacrificeandfire.com.
Sacrifice and Fire. Okay, cool. Excellent.
Can I write something in the chat?
Oh, no. Oh, we can when we hang up. When we hang up, you can do that. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, sir. Please stay on the line and please wave. Please wave, and we'll sort something out. There we go. Excellent. And thank you for sharing your death metal. There we go. Cool. That's awesome. And what was the name of your town again?
Pfaffenhofen an der Ilm.
Oh, God, I love it. I wish I could say it. All right, well, please stay on the line, sir. Please stay on the line. Here we go.
All right.
ISF bearings on my Porsche. Hey, I'm looking at getting a Porsche, Dwight. We got to talk. All right, I will come back. Oh, just stay on the line, man. I'll speak to you soon. So thank you very much for watching, and this is great insight with Marcus live in Germany, actually. So great insight being in a death metal band, and I really loved his amplifier. I had angels and demons at the same time. I had no idea that Engel meant angel in English. That is so cool. And he played a Satan amp, actually, a Randall one. So please like and subscribe wherever that is, and look Marcus up, and please add him and support him with what he's doing on the other side of the world. And, you know, the arts really needs all the support we can do right now. So please like and subscribe. And I like Doug Jong music. Actually, I should put my, here we go, my YouTube channel. Excellent. See you again next time.